Mrs. Eubanks, a group of girls, and I went to Waikiki, Hawaii for the Ocean Science meeting. Here you will see a local Hawaiian school singing a traditional song to a keynote speaker. This was a keynote speaker, Dr. Elizabeth Lindsay, and I found her speech very inspirational.
They said, "Baby girl, you will go far away to keep the voices of the ancestors alive, and it will sometimes be a lonely road. But as you travel, you will look into the eyes of seeming strangers, and there you will find your ohana."
The next day consisted of us setting up our posters and just looking around the Ocean Science Conference. The poster room was pretty empty, but it definitely didn't stay that way for long.
Poster room. Well, somewhat empty.
After setting up our posters, we went to this breakfast. The rest of our day consisted of us presenting our posters and looking at other people's posters.
Like all the students that she's ever taught are part of SoTree. SoTree is a teacher-researcher experience. I've always been set on one thing for when I grew up, and it was to be a physical therapist because my dad did that. So after hearing all these experiences and then coming here and listening to all these scientists about their lives, it makes me more interested and makes me want to go somewhere in the science line. I think the message is that scientists should bring out a teacher to them, not only for an extra helping hand, but also to pass it on to the future generation.
And for your grants, you can, in your broader impact, you can just say that you have a teacher that's teaching other students. So it's an easy way to fill that.
Well, I have been.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Dr. Sara Frias Torres from the Smithsonian Marine Station in Fort Pierce, Florida, and I'm here in Hawaii presenting my work on Goliath groupers. Goliath groupers are the largest grouper fish in the Atlantic Ocean, and they're a treasure we have in Florida. They were almost fished out to extinction, but they've been protected since 1990. So I'm presenting here the work I've done with this species because we do have to get the message out that this is a very unique treasure we have in Florida.
After presenting our posters, we stopped for some snacks. Once snack time was over, it was back to the usual hustle of the conference. I would like to thank Mrs. Eubanks for being an amazing teacher and taking us to Hawaii and for the photos and videos. I'd like to thank Dr. Elizabeth Lindsay and Dr. Sara Frias Torres for you guys' speeches. I'd like to thank my mentor for speech advice. I'd like to thank Mrs. Connor for being a great chaperone, and I'd like to thank the OSM for the amazing educational experience in Hawaii.